Hello students, I am sure you are waiting for the classes. But before we start, I would request all the students to open the textbook or the PDF of the textbooks. Have pencil in your hand to mark important things in the lesson or to take notes. Let us begin our day with a wonderful thought by Bill Kane. Yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. So children, present is the only time in our hand. Make best use of it. Let us start with the first poem of our unit 1, that is Past, Present, Future, written by Emily Bronte. The theme of the poem is about time and a little child's definition about different stages of time. Before moving to poem, let us know about the poet. Emily Jane Bronte was born on 30th July 1818 and died in December 1848. She was an English novelist and a poet who is best known for her only novel Wuthering Heights, now considered as a classic of English literature. Emily was the third eldest of the four surviving Bronte siblings between the youngest Annie and her brother Branwell. She wrote under the pen name Alice Bell. The poem has a dramatic situation. It is a dialogue between the poetess and a child who is happy. They discuss what each period of time means to the child and a child with the ability to see beauty and optimism around it. Through this poem, we learn how to make connections between the poem and our lives. We will find the meaning of new words. We will learn the rhyme scheme of the poem and the figures of speech used in this poem. Now let us first recite the whole poem. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. An autumn evening soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Tell me, what is the present hour? A green and flowery spray, where a young bird sits, gathering its power to mount and fly away. And what is the future, happy one? A sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea, stretching into infinity. Now let us see paragraph 5's meaning of each stanza. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. Here, the poetess begins the poem by asking a child who is happy, and to show that he is given the adjective smiling. So she asks the happy child what the past is like to thee. Now thee is a new word. It is old English word for pronoun you. So she is asking what the past is like to you. In response, the child compares the past as an autumn evening. He says, an autumn evening soft and mild with a wind that sighs mournfully. Now, mournfully again is a new word, it is an adjective. Let's see the first paragraph. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. An autumn evening soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Here, the new words are thee, an old English usage word for pronoun you. Another new word is mournfully, which is an adverb, which means with sad feeling. So the poetess begins the poem by asking a happy child how we can see the child is happy here. The adjective word smiling describes that the child is a happy child. So she asks the happy child what the past is like to you. In response, the child compares the past as an autumn evening, which is soft and mild, that is, very gentle. An autumn is a season popularly known as Pattajhad or Sharad Rutu in India, where all the dry leaves shed down from the tree. The weather is very pleasant during this time. So he says, an autumn evening which is soft and mild, that is very gentle, the memories are very sweet. In this season, the weather is very pleasant, perfect, and beautiful. This is the most beautiful time of the year. Hence, the child says, the past which has pleasant memories is like autumn. At the same time, wind that sighs mournfully expresses grief as the past has passed away and he cannot go back to it again. The quote for this stanza is, the past is there to learn from it, not to live in it, which means whatever has happened in the past, we should learn from it. Cherish the sweet memories, but don't live in it. Now, see the second paragraph. Tell me, what is the present hour? A green and flowery spray, where a young bird sits, gathering to mount and fly away. The poet is asking the child about the present hour. Here, the new words are spray, a noun, which means a flowering branch. Another new word is mount, means to get ready for takeoff. The child compares it to the pleasant green and flowery spray, means a flowering branch. He is comparing it to spring season. How is today? Today you are learning new things each day. One day you will grow up and will be able to face the world and live a happy life. Now, on the flowering branch, a young bird gathers courage and power to mount and fly above the blue sky. He is learning now. Mount is to get ready to take off. The young bird symbolizes you, the young children. Today you are young, you are learning, you are gaining strength to face the new world and achieve something in life. Present has a very close relationship with future. In other words, the child finds the present filled with hope, courage, and aspiration to scale great heights. The time to gather strength. Quote for this stanza is, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present. See the last stanza. And what is the future, happy one? A sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea stretching into infinity. The new words in this para are glorious. It's an adjective which means marvelous. Dazzling, again an adjective which means extremely bright. Stretching is a verb which means to be made longer. And infinity is a noun which means endless, never ending. On being asked about the future, the happy child compares it with a sea under a cloudless sun. A sea which is mighty means powerful, glorious that is marvelous, dazzling which means bright, and never ending. Your future is very bright and happy. The sea is flowing under the bright sun. The child says, we cannot see the end of the sea. It's flowing. According to the child, the future is wonderful, exciting, and mysterious. He is also eager to explore it. Bright future is awaiting for us. We have endless opportunities which we should grab and not waste the time. Quote for this paragraph is, the future belongs to those who believe in beauty of dreams. Means if you are dreaming to achieve something, to become, so you are going to achieve. The central idea of this poem is the past is something you belong, present is something to plan, and future is something to look forward to. So, always accept your past without regret. Handle your present with confidence and face your future without fear. Now, exercise and appreciation and the other poetic devices we are going to discuss in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you so much.